Hello everyone, Tierra here with Gypsyfae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am pulling out the donut molds today because it's been a while since I've done some donuts, and I was going through my fragrance stash trying to figure out what scents and fragrances that need to be used, and I came across this little 1 ounce of blueberry cheesecake, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Every time I get a 1 ounce of a fragrance and it happens to have a lot of vanillin, the first thing that comes to mind are donuts, because if they go brown, well, it doesn't matter. It's about the decoration that's really going to change this. But it has 9% vanillin in it, and I don't necessarily want that to turn these donuts chocolate looking or even burnt looking, I suppose. So I'm going to try and combat that and just add a little bit of color. I have some sugar and spice. And I'm measuring this out because I'm going to come back tomorrow to make the other halves. And I want the color to be very even and the same throughout, so consistent. I'm going to add some titanium dioxide to this too. And we're going to give that a mix, and then I'll add my lye solution with my sodium lactate and Tussa silk. And it's also in my oils. I have coconut milk powder and kaolin clay. Let's pour in some of the fragrance, and the notes to this are exactly what you would expect them to be. It's a rich vanilla cheesecake and mouth-watering blueberries. It smells really good. It has a very sweet icing scent to it though, but it smells very realistic. You definitely get that blueberry in there. Alright, yeah, mixing that in, and then I'll go get the donut molds together, and we'll just pour them in there. I'll let them sit for 24 hours, and then I'll come back to make the other half of them and decorate them. Alright, since I want these to be filled, I have let that base set up so that it's firm enough that I can pipe on top. And I have this pretty electric blue mica from Nurture and some soap frosting and a 1M tip. And I am just going to make some filling on the inside of this. I will then let that set up so that it can support the top of the donut. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and decorate these while they're in the mold, just to save me a step. I'm going to put a little blue dollop in the middle here. I've got some blueberry melt and pour decorations. We're going to do some sprinkles. Of course, it's a donut. It's going to look great with sprinkles. Some glitter, maybe some melt and pour, or the drizzle on there. I think these are my favoriteest donuts I've ever done. These are so much fun, and they smell divine. They smell even better now than the fragrance did in the bottle. I like it so much more in the soap. And it hasn't darkened up as much as I thought it would have. They're going to continue to darken, don't get me wrong, as they cure. But usually they've already started to do their thing, and I'd say if they stayed this color, I wouldn't be upset. They kind of remind me of a fried donut right now. I'm going to eat it. It smells so good. But I will keep you guys updated on the end result of how brown they go or don't go. I would think with 9% vanillin that would be a very brown soap, but you know, soap just teaches you a lesson and keeps you on your feet. So I am hoping by the time this video comes out, this whole coronavirus pandemic has come and gone, and you guys have put it in the past, and we can just kind of laugh about it. I want to know what are some of the things that you guys did to keep yourself busy during the quarantine. Besides making soap, I've been doing a lot of reading and a lot of eating, but I finally, after 3.5 years, got around to putting all of my wedding pictures in an album. Like all 1,000 of these pictures finally made it into an album. I really don't know what took me so long to get around to it. 3.5 years. But once I did get it done, it was like 10 minutes. It wasn't that difficult. It had everything was already in order, the way it needed to go on the album. They just sat in the photo envelopes for that long. I don't know why I did that, but you know, maybe because photos are just so old-fashioned nowadays. I feel like everything's online and no one really gets pictures printed. And what are your guys' feelings on getting pictures printed anymore? It's kind of a ancient thing, but I like to have my wedding pictures in an album. So also hoping like this weekend, maybe it'll be nicer out to get outside, pick up some leaves. I think I want to wait to put these on. Let's get the melt and pour together. Put some neon purple melt and pour drizzle on here, and then we'll put the sprinkles on. So little drizzle, some sprinkles. Let's make a mess. They'll stick to some of that melt and pour. I'm going to put some blue glitter on here, and that is going to be my blueberry donut. Just like that. Alright, ready to pop a few of these out. I've let them sit for a couple days just so that they darken up a little bit more and you guys can see that they are doing a little bit of changing colors here. I will probably let them sit for another week or so before I take pictures of them so they are as dark as they'll get. They smell so good. Instead of smelling like blueberry cheesecake, I think they smell like blueberry muffins. But I just love these so much. They are so much fun. Love everything about the colors, the smell, the sprinkles. These are probably the coolest donuts I've ever done. I think that I need to do more donuts more often. These are so much fun. They smell so good and I want a donut now. Alright, these will be available on the May 22nd shop update. And you guys can mark your calendars and get one on May 22nd. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more donut videos in the future, donut soap videos in the future. If you are new to soap making and you want to watch more, or you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe because I love making soap. Any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, I hope you have a very nice day, and I will smell you later.